How are you doing?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Please introduce yourself. Let's begin the interaction.
Yes. Good afternoon to all of you. This is Dr. Shraddha Vaishnav from the Department of School of Life and Allied Science, ITM University, Raipur. I have done my PhD in biotechnology from the MATS University in 2022 September, and I have passed my MSc from Raipur Science College in 2009, and I have done my BSc from Raipur Science College in 2007 in microbiology.
Okay.
I have done my PhD in the topic of study of microbial diversity of water of Shinar with a special reference to Salmonella and its phenotypic analysis. Right now, I am posted as an assistant professor in ITM University. Thank you so much.
What all subjects are you taking?
Biology and biotechnology classes. I am taking biomolecules, human physiology, and fermentation, food fermentation technology also. So there are 5 classes which are allotted for me.
Okay. How do you motivate students to remain aligned with your class? What are the activities that you do to motivate students to remain
Yes, ma'am. Nowadays, due to any new education policy, the teaching pattern is totally changed. What I have gained in my MSc pattern, that is totally changed nowadays. Now we are taking PPT and assignment, lots of assignment. We just give the students, slow learner, and advanced learner students. There are mixed class. Not each and every student is advanced learner. Maybe there is possibility some students are slow learner. At that point, I just want to involve slow learner in my lecture also. I deliver my lecture in Hindi and English both because there is a mixed language class in ITM. So my point is that whatever I am delivering, the students should understand. After completing my class, at least they have the basic idea what is a fermentation. Suppose I am telling fermentation. So suppose someone else asks what is a fermentation, what ma'am had told you. So they have an answer, at least basic concept. And I just note down important point which is helpful for their exam preparation. And MCQ questions is necessary for competitive exams. So I just try to put some MCQ question after completing my units. So it's interactive class, ma'am, not whole theory classes. So I just try to make healthy environment with our students.
Okay. Dr. Shraddha, you explained that you deal with slow learners. That's perfectly fine. How do you train your advanced learners to
Yes,
become,
yes. That's a good point. Huh? Actually, advanced learner are those students which have a idea about topic and grasping power is very strong. So I just want to use their power as their future research work, right? Just say, suppose MSc students are there and some students are very curious, ma'am, what is a biomolecules? क्या हम इसको प्लांट से एब्स्ट्रैक्ट कर सकते हैं? तो मैंने बोला यस यू कैन एब्स्ट्रैक्ट दैट बट कैसे? यू जस्ट गो एंड रीड सो मेनी रिसर्च पेपर आर देयर. सर्चिंग टूल मैंने बता दिया, आप सर्च आउट करिए, मुझे बताइए हाउ कैन यू एब्स्ट्रैक्ट दैट एंजाइम फॉर पर्टिकुलर प्लांट एक्सट्रैक्ट. सो हम शेप देते हैं और मोटिवेट करते हैं. इफ ही और शी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन रिसर्च वर्क, that time we just give her task, just make abstract, at least make an abstract. So you read so many papers for making abstract, so you get new idea how methodology you can use for your research work.
This is good. That was my next question that you answered in this question itself, since you are dealing with the master's classes. Is it possible to get some good research papers from the MSc programs that you're dealing with?
Yes, ma'am, it's possible because so many research work is also included nowadays in the syllabus. Because until unless their target is doing after PhD, completing MSc, their target is doing PhD. So nowadays we are just trying that novel experiment we can put in their syllabus so that they can get some new ideas about that. suppose nowadays we are taking virology classes, but it's not possible, ma'am, that virology we can do in Chhattisgarh because it's very specific for dealing with that. But we can do that structural and morphological idea we can give them, so that how the pathogens are interacting with our antibody and how they causes diseases, at least they can understand very clearly. So इस तरह से हम मॉडिफाई करके उनको एडवांस तरीके से डील कर सकते हैं कि बेटा आप ये चीजें अपने एड ऑन करिए, और सिलेबस में नहीं है तो भी आप हमसे पूछ के कर सकते हैं if you are interested.
Okay, so you're experimenting a lot in your classes. Can you just tell me what is this flipped classroom concept that is becoming very popular pedagogy in present time? Flipped classroom.
Sorry, ma'am.
Flipped classroom.
Sorry, ma'am, I have no idea about that.
Okay. Have you ever heard about the peer learning practices?
Yes, ma'am. Peer learning practices means we give so many assignments and ideas about the topics and whole syllabus. How can you make it easy? Suppose कुछ students हैं यहाँ पे जो tribal area से हैं, तो उनको बहुत दिक्कत जाती है, तो at that time we can counsel that.
That is mentoring. That is mentoring.
Yes, ma'am.
I am talking about peer learning, peer-to-peer learning. Okay. You must be having expertise in developing curriculum as well, right? You can develop curriculum. If a new program
Yes,
support is launched, suppose a new diploma program gets launched under the School of Wellness, something new gets launched in the under the School of Wellness, design and develop the curriculum.
Yes, ma'am, I can do.
You can do that, right? The the credit distributions and the credit structures and LTPs and everything you're well versed with.
Yes, ma'am. In syllabus, you talk about the syllabus, ma'am.
Curriculum.
Yes.
I'm talking about the curriculum.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Dr. Shraddha, I think we're good to go for the time. If it is required, we would be meeting again for the round 2. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay. How are you, Mr. Ali?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon. How are you doing?
Ma'am, it's going good, ma'am.
Okay, please introduce yourself.
Ma'am, I'm Kamar Ali Mir. I'm from Jammu and Kashmir, in district Badgam. And I have done my 10th and 10+2 from School of Jammu Kashmir JK Board of School of Education. And then I have joined IHM Srinagar, Institute of Hotel Management, Rajbagh, Srinagar. I have done there BSc HNH, Hospitality and Hotel Administration. Plus, I have done my master's from Kurukshetra University, Kurukshetra. And I have experience from Royal Hotel, Gulmarg also in F&B service, madam. Yes, ma'am. From my family background, we are 5 members. One is my mother, and my father is also a teacher, lecturer in mathematics, and my sister and my brother.
Okay, so you have changed your industry. Now you are into teaching, right? You're not into the hoteling and that industry, right?
Yes,
so
yes,
why did you change your nature of work?
Ma'am, actually, there are 2-3 issues. That's why I changed in my industry. One was like social life. There is no social life. I honestly tell you, in hotel there is no any social life, right, ma'am? So shift was too much shift, you know, ma'am, 12 hours, 14-hour shift. And third is actually, madam, my family issue. That's why I avoid hotel industry and joined the academics.
Okay, I asked this question to understand that you are in Srinagar again. I mean, you are in JNK operating right now from there, from your hometown, right? So I thought, is there any reservation that relocation will not be possible or something? You're open to relocate, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I am openly relocate because I am single. I am not married. I am ready to relocate from one place to another place. That's not an issue, ma'am.
What is your area of expertise? Which area you deal with?
My area of interest, ma'am.
Area of expertise in this.
Madam, my area of expertise in F&B service, because I was in F&B service, and now I am teaching also in F&B service here. And but ma'am, you know, the teaching is multitasking. They give me sometimes housekeeping, sometimes front office, and sometimes facility planning in different subjects. So accordingly, we manage these things, ma'am.
So you can contribute in any of the three categories or segments of this particular school, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's not an issue. And when we come into the masters, we already read all the subjects. That's not an issue. But in food production, where is the in food production? Theory class it is okay, but in practical, it's difficult for us to do
Can you
this.
just name 5 white spirits? Can you just name 5 white spirits since you're from food and beverages?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we can say of ma'am 5 spirits, and like vodka, whiskey, rum, gin, tequila. Madam, these are all spirits.
That is white spirits, right? What in food and beverages, which segment you're more comfortable with? Part of the food part, like food part, you said you can take theory, but you cannot take practical. That too, food production part, right? In then how can you make your classes related to the content from beverages more interesting, or food for more interesting? What is your strategy? What is your pedagogy that you usually adopt?
Actually, in the first year class, we have basics F&B service, like layout of table, simply. We have layouts of table, ma'am. We just identify the equipment like wine glasses, we just glassware, cutlery, crockery. We have to play with these things in the first year. And in the second year, we have also alcoholic beverages in third and fourth semester. We have in the syllabus accordingly non-alcoholic beverages plus non-alcoholic beverages both. So, ma'am, it depends on the university, but we have not facility of that. We can do some practicals in F&B service, but still to some extent, we can do 2-3 practicals in F&B service regarding non-alcoholic beverages. Like we make some cocktails sometimes, like margarita, gimlet, some cocktails. Old fashioned is also a cocktail. So sometimes we make this, and also we mostly we done events mostly. And we already done 2-3 events. Tomorrow is also an event, food carnival. The theme of the event will be the food carnival, madam. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And other, yes,
Please.
ma'am.
Please continue.
Yes, ma'am. And the second is mostly we also in university level they also assign for the non-teaching jobs like exam duty and these things, paper making. They also assign for these. I am also presently coordinator, so I am so that I have to deal
You're
with.
coordinating exams.
Yes.
You're coordinating exams at the moment. Apart from the teaching, which all areas you're contributing at the moment, like exams? Any other area?
Madam, yes, ma'am.
Apart from regular teaching in your school, that is the School of Hotel Management, are you issue might be there. You have expertise in curriculum development. Can you design courses and programs? Can you develop curriculum?
Ma'am, we have already designed it. Now this time they give me actually task to make a syllabus up in the format of university MHM syllabus, MHM Masters in Hotel Management Service syllabus, and also MTTM syllabus. Madam, we do that these things from last 1 year. We also.
Okay, so you are comfortable with the credit allotments and credit structuring, choice-based credit systems, and all those things like electives and everything. You are aware of it. Okay, thank you from my side. I think Santosh ji would take over.
Yes.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Kamar.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, I was here and listening to your conversation with ma'am. I came to know that it's good to know that you are well versed with all the requirements of the universities and all.
Yes, sir.
I would just like to ask 2 or 3 questions at the max. So my first question would be like, which is the area you enjoy most teaching in your field?
Sir, actually,
first of all, I'd like to ask you, what are the subjects do you take?
Sir, I teach here. I teach here F&B service. I teach here front office also. Front office, first year front office, and in the last year I was teaching housekeeping subject. and these subjects and also environment science. They also already gave me
EVS. Okay.
another task, environment science. I was already last year I was teaching environment science also in the specialty.
So what about communications and groomings and
Yes, sir.
presentations?
Um, Also communication classes. I'm always interested in communication classes, and environment science is interesting class because it is totally different from hotel management. That is why I take this class so that I will feel like refresh. So
Okay.
that it's totally different from these subjects. Environment science, communication subjects. Yes, sir.
That means you can also teach French.
Yes, sir. They already assigned me French from last this time, but I don't take this subject because in
Entry
grammar
level,
I have
basic level.
basic level. I can teach, but I feel problem in grammar because French grammar is totally different from English grammar,
Okay.
and it's very I can say because I have only read 2 semesters masters French in Kurukshetra University. Then I have not read too much French, so it is basic. I can teach like greetings. I can say greetings,
Hi
numbers,
there.
introduction. These things I can teach, but level 2, level 3, I cannot teach.
That is
Like say,
difficult for you. Okay.
grammar, I cannot teach grammar. So.
And what are the kind of paperwork you are required to do on everyday basis?
So paper day, like first day when I come, like timetable,
No, no,
workload of the
everyday
teacher.
basis, like apart from timetable and the work. Do you know something about DPR and or like what? I'll repeat my questions.
So,
I need. What are the kind of documents you are required to do on daily basis?
so like we have daily basis like classes. First is class. Second is maintaining registers. Third is departmental registers. I also maintain departmental registers like lab-wise register, like food production lab, like equipments. All these informations are written in the register. Front office lab is separate. Lab is separate labs. So these labs registers we maintain on daily basis, and requirements what we requirement we need in our
Okay.
department. We have intending sheet
That
like
means you are
format.
well versed with all the paperworks of the university, of any university.
Yes, sir.
And what is the reason of switching your job? Your desire to switch the job from your present organization to AFT University?
Yes, sir. Actually, I honestly tell you, sir, the environment of the university is fantastic. It's good. Salary comes on time. No issue, no any problem. Environment is friendly. Everyone greets in the morning. Every staff is friendly. We work here as a teamwork, like teamwork. We don't think like this is your work, this is my work, this is my personal, this is your personal. Like we work here, like we have make such like environment in our department, particularly in our department, like friendly.
Good.
We don't think like it's our work. It's uh, I can say I feel like, sir, I feel bored in the room. I can honestly tell you, sir, I feel bored on in the room, but still when I come in the department I
So
feel
you
like
don't like free time?
it's my family. It's my family. So we have create and make such kind of environment here, sir. Then there is no any problem. Issue is not, but everyone wants growth. Everyone wants growth.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah,
idea.
so
Yeah.
that like salary scale should be increased.
Introduce yourself.
Good afternoon to panel. Myself, Ram Girdhar, and I have been teaching in ITM University since 2020, July 2020. Before that, I was in Uttam Memorial College, Raigad, for 3 years, and I have served in Central College of IT also in Raipur for 1 year. Before that, I was in corporate also. I have experience of corporate for 6 years, and from last 6 years, I have been in teaching. And I have completed my BBA from Shankaracharya Bhilai. I have completed my MBA from Pandit Ravi Shankar Shukla University, Institute of Management, and that's it.
Okay, so if I ask you which experience of yours is better, the corporate experience or your experience in academics, what would be your take?
Ma'am, why I joined academics because I like it when I was in MBA. That time I used to think that maybe I will not be able to teach anyone. So I joined my corporate career. But during the corporate career, when I was in Mahindra & Mahindra Financial Services, I got a chance to teach mutual fund related matter to the branch managers of all the Mahindra Finance branch managers. So there was 28 branch in Chhattisgarh, and I was area head. So from there, I got confidence that yes, I can teach, and it is my favorite field. So I left my job in Mahindra Financial Services, and I joined Central College of IT.
You must be talking with respect to a product, right? Mutual funds you were teaching. You must be dealing with a product, and you must be training people on that,
Yes,
right?
I was training branch managers because actually my financial services look after the finance of vehicles. So the branch managers were reluctant about the selling mutual fund and FD product of Mahindra. So I got the opportunity that I had to make them sell these all products. So I went to all branches. I trained the staff of all the branches with the branch manager. So this way I had got exposure.
No, I wanted to ask you that when you gained experience and you were satisfied with that piece of responsibility, why did not